More than 10 million Australians will be financially worse off under one of the largest tax increases for middle income earners. The Albanese government is opting to end a major tax break to improve the budget, but households will bear the financial burden.
About 40% of Australians will be up to $1,500 worse off per year as the low and middle income tax offset comes to an end. Nicknamed Lamington, the $11 billion offset was introduced in 2018 by the former coalition government as part of an overhaul of the personal income tax system. The temporary measure was extended twice during the COVID pandemic. Treasurer Jim Chalmers is axing it to improve the budget bottom line.
Well, the limiter was always intended to be a temporary measure ahead of the more extensive tax cuts being put in place. It was legislated by the previous government. If they intended it to be extended, they would have done it.
People understand that this measure has an end date. What they don't understand is why the measures the Prime Minister promised do not seem to have a start date. Where is the start date for lower power prices? Where is the start date for cheaper mortgages? Where is the start date for any sort of plan for getting on top of inflation?
New modelling in 9 newspapers shows people earning less than $126,000 per year will see an up to 1.19% reduction in earnings. Someone earning $90,000 per year will see a 2.1% reduction, and someone earning $50,000 per year will see an even larger reduction of 3.4%.
You can make the argument that this is going to take pressure off interest rates because it is a tightening up of fiscal policy. And I think one of the criticisms of the government, both this one and the previous ones, is that they've been inclined to spend money as inflation pressures have built and add to spending in the economy, add to inflation pressures and put more pressure on the Reserve Bank to raise rates.
The federal government flagged its intention to discontinue the offset in the October budget and insists it's focused on targeted cost of living relief, which won't overly add to inflation.
To have this sneaky news that something is going to be pulled away from them that's equivalent, as economists say, to 2 interest rate rises, that's the hit this will cause on households. That's the hit to households' budget bottom lines. And to have it sneakily put out over the Easter weekend is just not good enough.
Julia Bradley, Sky News.